Sleep late, lose weight. Uh-oh, who we got in here? NJC, Johnny White, Kevin LaThorpe. What's up, Kev? What it do, baby? I see you. Yeah, man, I'm going to be moving kind of slow. I was coming to do another prison live yesterday, man. But shit, I couldn't say a word yesterday. I'm feeling much better, much better. You know, for all my people that's on the road heading to work, happy Friday, man. NJC, get it in at work. You know, get that bread. Q Dog, what's up, baby? Born Q Dog. What's up? The V Show, Trunk Shoes, Michael Norton, Super Montard, Monzart. What's up, baby? Cinnamon Toast Coochie. What's up? Moderator, Michael Norton, Archer, LaQuisha Dawes. What's up, sis? Trucker D. J Money, what's up? Eddie Israel. Stay woke. Kick stay fresh. The Reaper Gaming, what it do? King Dunn. Angela Ferguson. Seen a lot of my people I ain't seen in a minute. Spencer Pinkston, what's up? DJ Bear. Lolo P, what's up? Tia Styles, Charles Brown, Brian Pope, Keep It 100. It runs your beat. What's up, baby? Damu, what's up? Black Mamba, I see you down there. Third World, what's up? Yeah, guys, I'm doing a walkthrough today. I got to be real careful. I'm going to kind of move a little slow today, you know, on this first live because, you know, I'm going to do 2 or 3 of them today. Probably 2, just to reserve, you know. I had some issues yesterday. Lafayette Horton, what's up? I know I said Michael Norton, but that's my fam. What it do, baby? Charles Gray. Gambatrine. A-Boy, what's up, A-Boy? What it do, baby? Aunt P. Angel Heart of a Woman. Yeah, I see all my people I ain't seen in a minute. Yeah, so yeah, like I was saying, guys, I'm gonna move kind of slow. I'm gonna set my phone up here, you know, so I can see that. I can see that better, you know. Lawson Seymour, Yolanda Williams. Man, y'all come on in, man. Come on in. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Couldn't say a word yesterday. You know, I knew y'all seen it coming. All that choking I was doing kind of distracted me on that last live. You know what I'm saying? Now, this live, King Don, I appreciate the donation, baby. Appreciate you. This live right here going to be kind of confusing because a lot of people being let out of, you know, even if I don't tell you in the episode, a lot of people being let out the infirmary. They kicking them out of there, you know, because we getting so many inmates in this prison, they about to start using one side of the infirmary, you know, the real caged up side of the infirmary to house inmates. Yeah. Chill Will, what's up? Marcus Holder, there you go. G stand for greatness. You know, Michael Norton, I appreciate it, baby. Marcus Holder, I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys, man. You guys know how hard it is, man, keeping this pace. But that's me, man. You know, when I'm doing something, I'm doing it. Now I can focus on it. Yeah, I'm doing it. All right. You know, we're going to let this little time pass by. What's happening with y'all, man? What's good on this Friday? What y'all getting into? Know y'all got some plans. Cinnamon Toast, what's good? What you getting into? Yeah, LaQuisha, what's up? Yeah, it's a great day. Yeah, it's a great day. Kim McGee, Trunk Shoes, what's popping, baby? Yeah, I'm messing with y'all, man. You know that. Y'all fam, you know. Now, yeah, I'm going to be, you know, doing mostly podcast talking on this episode. I ain't really showing too much. I'm going to explain a lot of things to you guys, you know, in this episode. So, you know, and I'm going to kind of take my time with it. So make sure you get it. I should be all the way finished my taxes today. and them episodes about to be on and popping, baby. The pre-recorded episodes, you know, and plus we're gonna keep this live pace up too. I ain't gonna stop that on you guys. You know, I know you guys enjoying this. I got a lot of emails, got a lot of comments. Oh, I said New Jack Worldwide. That was wrong, guys. It's New Jack Crew Worldwide on Instagram. New Jack Crew Worldwide on Instagram. A lot of you guys went to the community board and seen it and tapped in. You know, I'm posting a lot of our videos there, but I will be posting never seen videos there as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, on there, you know, I could kind of really be myself on the page I create. I ain't creating no business page or nothing like that, like I did the other one. You know, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I want to get this word across. Yeah, so since 5, you've been up since 5, sis? The question say she been up since 5. For sure. For sure. I've been up too, you know what I'm saying? I just been kind of trying to make sure I drank the right things and kind of prepare myself, you know. You know, I'm sounding better than I did after probably about an hour after I got off live. German Washington, Patton, I see you. I see you. Now, remember I said they letting a lot of guys who I thought they had them rolled out, they letting them out. You know what I'm saying? All I can give you is my personal opinion that these guys look rolled out. And plus I did it that way. You know what I'm saying? You know, I sometimes I like to make it like a person rolled out and, you know, bring them back in. But nah, some of these guys wasn't even an important part of the show. They got rolled out, you know what I'm saying? But they getting them out of there. Half of these guys coming back in, clinging to life. You know what I'm saying? They need that space, and you got to go. You passed up enough. G Money Code, the V Show. What's up? What's up? Yeah, man. Oh, man. Now, Tangible Ho was waving their finger. You see, what his name is? Travion Johnson escaped from Tangible Ho. Yesterday, he escaped from Tangible Ho. Yeah, boy, out that bitch. Boy, on the run. Boy, getting it. Yeah. I did time in Tangible Ho. Yeah. Yeah. That boy got out of there. This ain't got nothing to do with the New Orleans escape. This happened in Tangible Ho. That boy Travion Johnson out that thing. Yeah. He wanted for a home invasion. One person dead, an injured child, and he on the run. But they quick to wave their fingers. No. They quick to wave their fingers. Efro, what's up? All right, so we about to get started, you know, with this thing. Now, remember what I told you guys. I'm repeating it. A lot of guys coming from the infirmary. This episode is called All Linked Up. Tia Styles, and you guys know pretty much know why I be naming the episodes the way I do. Somewhere in there, you know, Percy Roscoe, what's up, baby? Top of the morning, baby. Yeah. So, all right, Bunny Baby, there you go. I could have swear. There you go, Bunny Baby. You're now a moderator. Bunny Baby has been on a positive level. Man, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Miss Duval, I appreciate you, sis. There go my sis. Appreciate you. I read that comment when you was walking your son to the bus. It was crazy. Who fighting? Kraft them fighting. Yeah. Yeah, so okay. BJ. All right. Brother Luke, yeah. Luke, Charles Gray. Man, that shit was crazy. They got that boy. One thing about them brothers, they love each other. And they not even from here. You know, they was transporting some shit and got caught up. Dudes ratted on them or something like that, you know. You can't really trust everything you get from inmates, you know. I never ever overheard them talking too much, but, you know, things I did hear, put something together. Wilfred Savario, what OG 71 at? Terry Woods, what Targe at? According to Carter, I know he's still on the road, but he'll be home today. Yeah, man. So if you ain't locked in with me, man, it's New Jack Crew. It's New Jack Crew worldwide. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of you guys locked in. I'm gonna be putting up never before seen videos, and plus me discussing some things that I've been wanting to discuss about you know, some of the guys that was bullying dudes and things happened to. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my bully stories. You know, when bullying goes wrong, I'm gonna do that too. You know. So yeah, y'all gonna see my shirt. I'm wearing one of them shirts, you know, that them rest in peace shirts that the fellas was making or whatever. And you know, I know this guy, you know, this guy's family, you know, so it's gonna be like that because it got a lot of green in it or whatever, black and green. But yeah. Daniel Cemento, Key, let's get started. It's the AM, whether you eat or you don't, that shit don't matter to me. All you inmates, get your ass on your feet. Get up. Lockdown still in effect. So they come in, wake us up. You know, I'm in there getting myself together. Now, ain't nobody rushing to get outside this morning. Dudes taking their time, walking around, laughing and talking in the barracks, you know, everything like that. Ain't nothing popping off this morning, but you seeing a lot of shoe-shoeing going on. Everybody talking. So, you know, finally, I get myself together and walk outside, and I move as slow as I possibly can. You know, Cal's still in there getting himself together. He get ready like a woman. You know, I'm just playing, bro. Yeah. So we get out there. I'm sitting there. Then Cal walk out. So it ain't too many people but me, Cal, and another queen named Cook. We chilling. All we see is 3 Angola Dale homeboys. Boom, 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 boom. Start beating this queen up. I mean, they stomping this queen. They beating this queen, stomping this queen, and caught this queen off balance and started beating this queen. This queen was enjoying the morning. And they beat this queen. That shit was crazy. So we seeing this, we run down there, you know, pure instinct. Pow, 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 pow. Start bringing it to them. So, I mean, we stomping and we know what it can mean. We know what this means. We stomping Angola Dale boys. We know what this means. You know, Miss M. Dale, Joe, let's go to jail. We stomping this Angola Dale homeboys. Bam, 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 bam. We got them all on the ground. We stomping them. Rayline Bullets, what's up? There go my bro, young CEO. Yeah. We own them. You know what I'm saying? So we stomped them. Even the queen get up. You know, bitches bust me up. Cook ain't no joke. Put that boot on them. You know. So after we do that, we let the dude go, but the queen still stomping dudes. You know. We tell, man, Cook, go in the barracks, man. You know they're coming back. Miss Duval, I appreciate you, sis. What done gotten to you this morning? I appreciate you, sis. You know I love you. SSG, what's up, baby? Where you at? There you go. So yeah, you know, all this has happened already. We already got enough enemies, but you know, we sick of these dudes, man. They just round here just reckless. Anybody they can catch at this point. You know, this is the things they doing. Now, a lot of linking up going on right now. A lot of people realizing this prison has just become damn near the worst prison in Louisiana because you got inmates that came from Simmsport, Bossier City, Allen Correctional, BB Rayburn, Lake Providence, Pine Prairie, Callahoola, Franklin Parish. Bro, you got so many different inmates that came from everywhere. Angola, you know, they in here. Tim Jones. So shit is getting worse. You know what I'm saying? In the next episode, this the walkthrough. I told you guys I'll be doing a lot of explaining on this episode. So, you know, I'm taking it easy because I got a big show that I'm doing later today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking it real easy with this one. So just bear with me, you know. Had some complications yesterday. Yeah. So anyway, this we stomp and go to their homeboy out. You know what I'm saying? 3 of them. We stomped them out. So we back down there chilling. You know, we enjoying the moment. Ain't no child this morning. You know, Kevin Thomas. Ain't no child this morning. So I'm in Simsport right now. For real? That's what's up. Third world. You must drive. Yeah. They in here. So we coolin'. Now y'all gonna hear some things about dudes being turned out on this episode too, because you know a lot of things happening. So as we chill, we coolin'. People start to come out, not too many. You know what I'm saying? Now we kind of talking, looking around, talking. Man, we seeing dudes creeping behind the barracks with the queens. Now these ain't Tiki, Pigeon, Mouse, Dog, Val, queens like that. These are queens, you know, that's in there that look up to these people. These dudes going to give them cups of noodles, getting head. Damn, I think no, I didn't. Yeah, they in there giving them cups of noodles and things like that, getting head, playing games. You know what I'm saying? And they hiding from their homeboys. That's why they're not going in the barracks. I'm pretty sure you guys know that. Why they come outside. Because they not going in the barracks with their homeboys. They hiding. They go walking independent. Man, look, what's that? Which one of y'all want to get this morning? Huh? Who want this? I take it. They go behind the barracks. Yeah, Miss Duval. Yeah, sis, they ducking. So we seeing this all through the day. I'm getting ahead of myself, so we ain't there yet. But I'm, you know, gotta explain that to some people. You know, they're always looking for something. You know, but yeah, through the day, you know what I'm saying? We see this all day. These dudes getting blowed off, getting their head blowed away. You know what I'm saying? So, so we watching these dudes, and they the main ones be starting shit with the queens and get their ass whooped because you want everybody to feel like you still down. Okay, so we got it when all the New Jack get to making it out here. We got our weapons on us. Because we know what's going down eventually. Now, some of these dudes coming here, they making the same mistakes. We see this other dude, nobody you know, his name Raheem. Nobody you know, specify. He go to the shower. Raheem go to the shower. Frog him not out there. Guess who comes right after he get in the shower? Come on. Frog them. Frog, Craig, T, and Brett. There they go. They ain't go straight up in there. They sitting out there forming a strategy. Now, the dude Raheem, he also got another name. And I'm going to tell you, it's Peg, but it's something else to that. And I'm going to tell you once we get in this part here. So, after they sit out there, Ursula Golson, after they sit out there and come up with their plan, Sean Davis, they go in the shower. Now, we waited a minute because we still looking. We got enemies. We got to be careful the way we move and how fast we moving. So, all we hear, poo, poo, let me go. Dude just screaming, let me go. He begging and pleading. You know, you can tell he trying to tear up out of there. Sound like his body slapping against the wall. All kind of shit happening up in that shower. We got to go see. Let's go. Man, bro, we get up in there, bro. They beating this man up, bro. This man whole leg come out, bro. This man whole leg, his name Peg Leg. We start calling him Peg Leg. His whole leg come off, bro. This man had an artificial leg, man. Y'all beating this man and aping this man. Warren B, what's up? Yeah, man. This man ain't. They got this man on the wall with that little nub heiced up. This man, oh no. They must have had sympathy on him wherever he was, because he was walking, Raheem was walking too freely. You know, Raheem was none-aware, lackadaisical. He was not there. You know. So they got him heiced up, busting him up in the shower. I'm like, come on, man, let's go, bro. That's messed up, bro. This man got one leg, bro. Trucker D. This man got one leg, bro. Them boys in there busting this man up. This shit is pathetic. This ain't the only dude they do today. They outdoing themselves today. You know, because it's not much happening. It's more fights happening this particular day. But what I'm focusing on is the linking up. You know, that's when you see Luke, Duke, Lil D, Chubb link up. Other people link up with them. They turn out linking up. You know what I'm saying? Other dudes linking up with them. You know what I'm saying? So just be aware, you know. So a lot of dudes that made it back from the infirmary. You know what I'm saying? Roger Bard, what's up? Man, we go sit back outside. We hear this little dude in the, stop, bro. Stop. He just begging and begging and begging and begging. That shit kind of funny, but it ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of stuff I had to realize it wasn't my cross to bear. I had to put it down. You know what I'm saying? I had to put that shit down, you know, and focus on what I can change, because I can't change that. You know, that happened already. I have to focus on the things the youngsters that I can stop this from happening to, you know. Grant me serenity. Yeah. So this dude in there hollering, man. He hollering. Bro, they don't show this dude no mercy. Legless or not, they don't care. They having fun, bro. You can hear them. They in there like cowboys. You know, it's me paraphrasing. Yeah. You know, that's how they is in the yeah. You know, all you hear is, man, come on, Craig T, man. They ain't telling them, come on, let me get in. They rooting him on. Busting them up early this morning. And we see them come out there laughing. Left little dude in the shower, they come out there laughing, man. Yeah, Erica, Chandra, they demons. DJ Green, you know, what's that, Eric Graham? Yeah, no leg, man, they ain't care about peg. Man, you know, dude, he was slipping. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna kind of start going through this day, you know, the day is timeless, you know, and I ain't about to try to track the time, you know what I'm saying? Because this is basically the walkthrough. So we watching, now everybody kind of watching us, you know, and I'm pretty sure it indicated to us that other people working with Coon, Rico, and them, Mike, and them, you know, Leo Dre, BB, you know, they crews. They working with them. We got other dudes to worry about. Now we see Angola Dale. He come around with dude, and he don't say nothing. You know, we know what that mean. Yeah. So yeah, y'all helping the queens, huh? Yeah. Y'all niggas need to stop. Yeah. You know. So yeah. D Shep, what's up? I know a lot of shepherds. You a shepherd? Know a lot of shepherds. It's a big family. Lorenzo Simmons. So yeah, okay. A lot of things happening through this day. We see Bucky walking around early this morning. He cutting up. He up to no good. He punching little dudes down this morning. You got my shit. Ooh, man, bro, they told me you did it, bro. He's just punching little dudes down this morning, walking around punching dudes down this morning. You know what I'm saying? And you know he done did solid favors for dudes, and they watching out for Bucky. You know what I'm saying? Because Bucky running into dudes with crews. You know, Bucky got a little crew too. You know what I'm saying? Boys dangerous too. You know, but Bucky moves alone. Bucky like to move alone. Bucky like to feel like he can't be touched. So yeah, we watching him do shit, punching dudes down this morning, looking for his glasses. Because that's the only thing he keeps saying. He ain't worried about the cup. He ain't worried about the magic shade. He ain't worried about none of that kind of frivolous shit. He want them glasses back. He busting dudes up. Boom, my glasses at. Somebody know. So we watching him do this all through the day. He go runs in G barracks and start punching the dude down, going through dude's shit. And he come running out that bitch. Hey, bitch, all right. He come running out of there. Lil ones wasn't having that. Now, Lil was from Simport, but Lil was them, they young, but they deep and they moving right. He come running out that bitch hollering. He done went in there and started tearing them dudes shit up. You know them bigoted niggas that go up in there. Yeah, I heard y'all had my shit, man. Don't play with me. Yeah, I'm Bucky, boy. Don't play with me. Tearing dudes them shit up. Lil and them got fed up with that shit, started trying to knock his head out, trying to baseball punch that bitch. Where you going? Trying to get him. So he come running out that bitch hollering. He go get his crew. They come back. You know what I'm saying? He go get buku dudes. And these are dudes he knew from other places too. They go walk up in G barracks. We go stand in front of that bitch because one of his crew members just got the door wide open at the barracks. He got the door wide open at the barracks. And they go up in there and they fighting. They ain't nobody pulling no weapon or nothing. They fighting. Boom, boom, boom. I'm seeing Bucky slide them boys though. I ain't gonna lie. He's sliding them boys. Pow, pow. Them little ones standing up fighting too. Punching his soldiers down. They ain't no little bitty dudes because I call them little ones. You know, I call them that by their age. Yeah, they in there fighting it out. And at the end of this, I think a respect come because he don't go in there playing with them boys no more. They had his fight, and that's it. But that's a testament to the shit that he's doing. He walking around punching on dudes. I'm June 79. He go up in there and, you know, he come out there with a respect for them boys because after this fight, I don't see him and them boys get into it no more because them boys was handling their business. Tillman, what's up? I got Tin Man Lee, what's up? I remember you, babe. What it do, babe? So, yeah, you know, Darkness Black, Shady Breeze. Yeah, so he messing with them guys or whatever, and them guys fought back. Them guys wasn't playing. Now, we going to go up to a dude named, I think his name was Vego. I can't even pronounce it. It's like Vegeo. But it's like a vegetable, something like that. I just remember this. But you could tell, they say he was from Barbados. They say he was from Barbados and he was down here staying. His daddy from Barbados, his mama from here. Stayed with his daddy when he was younger and came down here and got in trouble. That's how that happened. So, you know, let's just call him V for right now because he ain't going to stay here long. So, and I'm jumping through things because we're doing the walkthrough. We're not really just capturing this date. You know what I'm saying? So he goes in the shower. Who comes walking after he been in the shower for 5 minutes? Frog, Craig T, and Brett. You know, doing little shit like that. You know, talking to each other. We can't hear the conversation, but this is where we hearing it. Yeah, Louisiana, wrong place, people. Because we were, it's like it was big time slavery here. You know what I'm saying? So all our prisons are made like plantations. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, some of our prisons were plantations, were slave plantations. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, and these guys adapted that mentality. You know what I'm saying? Most of them ain't got no education or nothing like that. You know, they in prison, they don't even know it's a vast world. They don't even know that. They think it's on the four corners. The four corners they walk on. So anyway, they go in the shower. You hear this little dude screaming. Puh, 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 puh. You hear them, man, hold that bitch. Puh. Yeah, hit the ground like that. Hit the ground like that. And that's what they actually saying. This is what I'm hearing. Hit the ground like that. Hit the ground like that. You know, steamed vegetables. So, steamed veggies. Yeah, so we like, come on, man, let's go see, bro. Like, and this little dude, you know, because in my mind, I'm like, I done helped so many of these little dudes. You gonna help these little dudes, then they figure like you gonna come help them every single time. You know what I'm saying? And then they be right back doing the same shit. Yo, they got dudes in here that gonna come save you. They don't look at it like, man, I've been spared. No, bro, because prison, you'll lose sight in prison real fast because of all the shit that's happening. You figure like you ain't seen. Most of these guys do feel like that. Man, he focused on him. They can't see me. You a roach on the wall. So they end up beating dude. We go up there and see. They beating this dude. Dude put it back against the wall. He pop Craig's teeth. Bam. We like, oh, little one fighting. Little one fighting. Damn, little one was fighting. Frog hit that ball with an uppercut. Poof. Shit crazy. Flip that bitch. And for some reason, they like to fuck these dudes up against the wall. You know, they ain't never putting these dudes down. They like to put them against the little shower thing where you can put all your toiletries and shit while you showering. They like to put dude there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. They in there pumping and sweating now. Running up and little one. Like, damn, bro, these niggas super horny today. Super horny. These dudes, man, and a lot of people, they be saying this shit and it grows them out, but they don't realize this shit happens everywhere. They got dudes, they don't care what you think. They don't care how you feel. Their life ain't your life. They got life in prison. They will never come home and see their loved ones ever again. They're going to die in prison. So you think they care about a reputation? You think they care about this ain't right? Most of these dudes try to make amends on their deathbed when they dying. Stephanie E., Jazzy Meadows, sup? They want to make amends on their deathbed. You know, so I even see Lil Jameson with Luke and Duke. Man, Luke messed up. Luke messed up. He ain't doing no talking. We see them up and down, walking, you know, they plotting too. But Luke, everybody else talking, but Luke ain't talking. Whatever they did, Luke and them over there in Platoon 2, that boy is, he's still in shock behind it. Excuse me. He's still in shock behind that shit. Whatever they did. You know, that shit was just, man. You know, and nobody talked about it, so we really didn't know what happened. So everybody started coming out during the day, and we seeing dudes talking to other dudes, and then now we seeing them dudes walking with them. We like, damn, bro, we got to get back on the mission, man. We got to get back on the hunt. Wallace Riggs, what's happening? P Money 409. And to a lot of you guys, you know, that's been positive throughout the channel, I told you, I'm switching up a lot of my moderators. I did 9 lives, and haven't seen them on one of the lives, 2 of the lives, 3 of the lives. You know, so that tells me a lot. You know what I mean? So, you know, and no, don't get me wrong. I see them under the episodes and the replays. You know, I can understand, you know, if you can't make it to, you know, a couple of lives because you're working, you're doing different things. I understand that, you know, but at the same time, this position is what it is. You know what I mean? That means you don't have the time for it. So I ain't doing nothing, you know, mean or nothing like that. I got some upcoming things coming. You know, I'm back locked in. So anyway, we seeing dudes do this. Now, ease. I'm just jumping all over the place. Ease. This another one. Some other things happen in between that. I'll go back to that, but ease. I'm focusing on Frog, Craig T, different things like that. Ease. Now it got an easy and it got an ease. You know, no, it got 2 E's. But this dude is E, I think it's E-Z-Z-E, ease. You know, so I know this little guy. And I'm going to tell you the before and after too. I see him come to this prison. I see the day he get his toiletries and the day he go to the shower. I see the day Craig T and them beat him up, run up in him. I see the day dudes start passing him around. And I see the day we both out of prison and he got AIDS. Yeah. Crazy, huh? I see all that. Yeah, bro. This shit is tricky. Dudes wasn't just getting turned out. A lot of these dudes was getting AIDS, syphilis, things like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. This little dude, yeah. And he gave it to a female, too. Yeah, he gave it to a female. Tim Jones, Tunji. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. It's in there. I know that. It is awful, man. Messed this little dude life up. And he was way younger than me. Messed his life up. Now, should you have to suffer through that? Because you got time in prison? Man, bro. Shit crazy, bro. You know, I seen dude. I don't want to expose dude like that, but dude became a rapper for a little minute. You know, because dude didn't deserve that. Dude became a rapper for a minute. Yeah, bro. You know. Man. Yeah. You know, I'm going to kind of tell some of these kind of stories on our little Instagram too. I could be more explicit because, you know, I'm noticing certain shit getting flagged, you know what I mean? But it's better live too. See, I can't say kill. I just learned that. I can say kill after 8 minutes on the live, but I can't say it in the episode at all. Can't say it in the episode at all. Or they won't let that bitch upload. Yeah, so I'm realizing what a lot of the issues is learning that algorithm shit. You know. Yeah. Ethics Morals, what's up, baby? Yeah, you know, it's just crazy. So now let me go to this. I'm going back. Now, we hear a whole bunch of arguing Dudes argue with some dude. Hold on, wait a minute. So he going run back in the barracks. He trying to go run back in the barracks. Dude punching behind his head. Pow! Bitch, you think I'm about to go let you get your people? Pow! Pow! Now, just so happens his people hear him. And they come running out. This Henry and Harry again. They fighting the dudes that tore it down in the chow hall. They fighting again. He talking about, hold on. Dude punched him back in the head and slid his ass. You should have never said that. You should have walked away. But you open your mouth. Dudes got to let dudes know, you know, too much. I ain't scared. Man, you better get away with your life. So they all pour out the barracks. They fighting. They beating dudes up, you know. And it's always that one that get hit. Pull out a knife. So, and this was on Henry's side. Henry say, man, nah, bro, come on, bro. Nah, bro, you acting like we hoes out here. We ain't got to pull no knife every time, man. Yeah, we gonna continue this, you know. So that kind of let me have a different respect for Henry. Now, I'm explaining all this to you for a reason, you know. I'm explaining and you'll understand. So that kind of gave me a different aspect on him. That day he had that fight, and then homeboy, he got hit too hard. He wanted to pull that bitch out and do something, you know. So we see Rico, Coon, our homeboys, all these dudes, and if I say these names, they don't mean I mean that person. I'm just saying the names I know will be familiar to you guys. You know, and I say they crews, you know, but if I just so happens to make a mistake, I don't mean that. I'm pretty sure you've been here long enough to understand, you know. So they walking around, they deep as hell. You got Leodre, all these boys together. Man, we see them go on a jack spree. It's too many dudes to feed. Y'all done linked up and y'all together every day. And this is where we start learning. We ain't got to spread out no more because they don't give a damn about that no more. You know what I'm saying? If you get caught, your crew get caught doing some shit and y'all together, then your ass going back to Key West. But they ain't caring about that. So they walking, they catch these two little dudes. These two little dudes, I've been seeing them even. They eating good every day. They eating good. They eating the smoked sausage in the little tube container. They eating the smoked sausage and shit every day. You know, then eat a snack after. Everybody on lockdown, boy. You're supposed to go hide. They out in the open. So these dudes see him coming, and they see him coming straight for them. They get up and run in the H. Dudes go run straight in there on them. Man, we like, hey, we can't go down them. You know, these are enemies. They in that bitch beating little one, beating them dudes, taking all they shit. Man, when I tell you they go in there and they beat a lot of dudes in H, they don't go in there and get them two dudes and wipe them out. They see some more dudes up in there and wipe them out too. Darrell Collins, I appreciate the donation, baby. Appreciate you, bro. For sure, for sure. What's happening with you? So they go up in there wiping these dudes out. They just doing this. This become their MO. Now they got them predators on their team too. They're violating dudes. That's violating dudes too. You know what I'm saying? So everything through the day, everybody talking. I see somebody call me. G, come here. Who the hell is this? Go walk down there. I just want to thank you what you did for my little nephew. You heard me? You know, I know you don't know me or whatever. They call me Dog. I don't know why. You know, I didn't do that for no recognition. You know what I'm saying? I try to do what I can when I can. So now I meet Dog. You know, so Dog give me, you know, the thanks or whatever. We talk a little bit more or whatever, and I walk back out to the fellas or whatever. So now I'm watching all kinds of crazy shit. Hold on, let me see. I'll make sure I ain't missing a lot of you guys. All right. I think I'm caught up. If I ain't seen you, man, don't take that shit personal, you know. Okay. So we're gonna talk about Perp and Andrew. Dude named Perp and Andrew. Ain't no secret why they call him that. You know what I'm saying? It's 2005 we in. Ain't no secret why they call him Perp. You know what I'm saying? Perp and Andrew. so these dudes, they walk around, they people shipping it in to them. You know, they come to this bitch with that shit. You know what I'm saying? They from Franklin Parish. They come to this bitch with that shit. You know, so we got Lafitte, what is Lafitte in here too. So, you know, they doing deals and shit like that. Now they've been doing this shit since the day they got here. You know, Sean 332, what's up, baby? Jed Kruger. So, you know, they walking around doing their thing or whatever, making their money. I'm talking about them boys making money. Them boys be in there selling pinheads. Selling pinheads. Jamie Chisholm, what it do, fam? In there selling pinheads. Making buku money. Believe what I'm telling you. A pinhead, and he got 4 dudes on that bitch. Passing that bitch around. They don't stop. See, you know how you be out here? Yeah. Talking. Man, yeah, you remember that time? Nah. This Scotty G. This how they do. Come on, man. That bitch don't stop. That bitch don't stop till his ashes. They don't waste no time. That bitch pass. The only time they do that if they got a full cigarette. And Bobby Mack keep us laced. We ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? And we keep him, whatever we got, we share with him. That's like our pops. But he don't want nobody around him. So, you know how that go. So anyway, these dudes round there hustling, Perp and Andrew. They round there hustling. Dudes see him. Now, when I say, I don't know how you pronounce that, Lafitte, it's like around New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere up in there. These 4 dudes from Lafitte see him, Lafitte. Well, you know, and I ain't being disrespectful with that. I just can't pronounce that. See these dudes, you know what I'm saying, hustling and shit. They hustling too. Happy to be happy. So they hustling too from the Fed. So these dudes get to arguing, they get to fighting. Boom, 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 boom. Now they fighting and they hustling. Drugs get to popping out these dudes. Everybody, they start calling these boys pianta. You know, like the shit you busting candy come out. They start fighting, but drugs falling because they all on the ground fighting and shit like that. Dude running up, snatching their shit. Man, this shit was crazy. They damn near lost all their drugs fighting because one dude won't take up turf and he won't take up turf. So y'all end up fighting and losing y'all drugs. What they say? Now Lafayette is something. It's Lafayette. It's in New Orleans. You might have to look it up. I used to know how to spell that shit. It's Lafayette Parish, some shit like that. Not Lafayette though. I know. Yeah. You know, I go out to Lafayette a lot. You know, Bo out there in Lafayette. Yeah, but it's Lafayette Parish. If the Immaculate Crown was on here, he'll be able to. He out that way. He'll know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they fighting. Dudes, they get highly upset. Pab, I see you. What's up, Pab? they get highly upset because they stupid ass then went fought and lost their drugs. Now, remember, these guys, I'm telling you, everything for a reason. Because y'all didn't just let dudes know how much shit y'all be having and what kind of scale y'all on. Chocolate drop, what it do? What it do? Good morning. Good morning, my beautiful sister. So yeah, so it's these dudes letting everybody know. You know, people know they are hustling, but dudes don't really know what you got and how you doing it. It's just like you go to a store, you know, dude getting money, but until he pull out that big guap, you ain't thirsty for it. When you see him with that big guap, you like, I'm about to rob this bitch. You gotta come up off that. Now you're a target, you know. So just, you know, and I kind of want to tell you a part. One of the dudes get held for ransom. One of the dudes get held for ransom. You know what I'm saying? I'm just leave it like that. I ain't gonna say which one. One of them get held for ransom. You know what I'm saying? So to kind of give you an idea of where this shit going. He get held for ransom. You know, this shit is just crazy, bro. The shit inmates do, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give you all sides of it. Yeah, but y'all so busy fighting. Y'all so busy fighting because you telling him, man, I was selling the dude nil. I mean, I was selling the dude nil. Man, don't sell from here to here, don't sell. You know? And now everybody know what y'all really getting in. You know, this when a lot of that damn mojo shit start picking up too. You know what I'm saying? But it's you about a year or so off. You about a year or so off. You know what I'm saying? But the mojo cars start spreading through that bitch like wildfire too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the mojo cars popping right now. I got brothers in there right now. Man, the mojo cars got them niggas just like the hair on in that bitch. They on that K2, that Matrix. You know, shit is incense. These boys with that JW, putting that JW on there. That's just a synthetic hair on. That's what that spray is, that JW. That shit is a synthetic hair on. I know all about that shit. Frying their brains. Man, I told y'all, I got a brother, bro. I ain't gonna even say his name. I got a brother. You know, I hadn't seen him in a while. He's sitting on the balcony smoking that mojo shit, fell out the balcony and broke his leg. Fell out the balcony, accurate shooter. There go my bro. 2 times. Yes, yeah. Fell out the balcony and broke his leg. On that mojo. Yeah. But that's why I say a lot of brothers, I got a lot of the brothers smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Got no issue with that. I got an issue when they get on that damn heroin and shit like that. You know, like my real brother. You remember my brother? Y'all remember my brother? Nigga, back on that shit. Bad. Back on that shit. The one I got in the interview, back on that shit. Bad. Back on that shit. Bad. That's when I pull myself away. That's when I pull myself away. Yeah. I tried to help him. He a twin. My other twin brother, you know, he dead. Quentin Quincy. He dead. You know. But yeah, he went to prison, stayed in prison, cleaned himself up in prison, come home big, healthy. It's all over now. It's all over now. Hey, bro, I'll be real as possible, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say some shit about another family and won't talk about mine. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Shit crazy, bro. I got a dude, I got a brother, you know, we had to go take the rehab. He was shooting shit on top layer of his skin. Them the ones that be stretching, that shoot that shit on the top layer of their skin. that's meth or whatever. I ain't even know black folks were doing meth. And I ain't being racist. I just didn't know they was doing this, smoking meth and shooting. I did not know that. Yeah, I did not know. Miss G, I see you. Yeah. Shit is crazy, man. You know, and I come in here to hang out with you guys. The big episode is coming. So you guys will know, understand why I'm explaining all this to you, but I'm taking my time, you know, till I warm my voice back up and see what my voice can do. You know what I mean? Miss Duval, I appreciate you. You went ham today, huh? And my sis, and I love you. I appreciate you. Darrell, I appreciate you too, Darrell. I appreciate you. You know. So I hadn't had time to check the Cash App. I'm going to check that, guys. So when I come for the next episode, you know, with all this, and then I'll call you guys then. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, and this person cannot play. Cannot play. I forgot yesterday. Who do I call the young CEO for $10? Who do I call the young CEO? Who do I call the young CEO? I'm waiting on the answer. Ray, hey, Charles Brown got it, but he said Ray Long. But yeah. So I'm gonna give it to you because I know what you meant. You got the Ray in there. I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah. So man, post it either post your Cash App in the comments under this video or on the community board. I'm gonna check both of them. You know what I'm saying? I already got Kiana. I see you. I see you, sis. I already got our other brother together. You know, I couldn't find his Cash App, but we good now. We figured it out. So yeah, in them spots, comment it under the video or put it, you know. But yeah, it's Ray Line Bullets. Yeah. You know, I'm just trying to see who really into this thing with us, who on this mission with us. You know, so yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here and I'll be ready for we're gonna do it maybe like between 2 and 3. You know what I'm saying? So you guys know it. But the IG is NewJackCrew worldwide on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? But I love you guys, and a lot of this you guys gonna hear, and plus there's more to it, but I'll be trying to get out of here before the hour hit. Because you know, I won't be doing a bunch of videos, you know, but we'll be doing, you know, Joe, let's go to jail, Joe. So I'll see you guys soon, and I love you guys.